to rise up for a love revolution that will lead the whole world upwards to freedom, justice, and security by the kingdom of David. I'm your host, Joe Holiday, and this is Love Revolution.
Okay, I'm Joe Holiday. I'm here in Jerusalem, Israel, and it is September 24th, 11 a.m., and I have a message of hope for America, a message to stand against evil and to pull back, push back the forces of darkness. There is one hope for America, and that hope for America will come from above. It will come from above, and it will come by the black hand. And so, what I want to let you know, to all of you doom and gloomers who are paralyzing the people with fear and ushering in and proclaiming the time of evil and the success of evil, shame on you. You don't know what you're doing. Your words are the most powerful thing that you have. And what I see happening is in all the alternative media where people are awake, they're pretty much all from the white community, and when I say that, I mean that they're not black, okay? And what they're doing is ushering in the realm and the success of the evil one, okay? And what I'm saying is that that's not our job. That's their job. And by doing that, you're working for them unwittingly, because your words are powerful. Your words are alive. Your words are 4 or 5 dimensional or more. They go out and they come back and they have success and they have effect. You know that. Those of you who are on radio, those of you who are speaking to mass audiences, and you're waking them up about the facts, but you're also crippling them by telling them that you're going to be in FEMA camps, you're going to be in this horrendous situation soon. Well, what I'm saying is we do have hope, and the hope will come from just 2-3% of the people rising up, and those people that America has its hope in, that I have my hope for America in, and my words are going out from Jerusalem, from the heart of the world, to the whole world and to America, and they will have an effect. And so what I'm saying is, my hope for America is the disenfranchised, the hated, the scorned, public enemy number 1, angry young black men. Does that ring a bell? Well, that's the hope for America, as crazy as it sounds. Well, you know, that's the hallmark of God, isn't it? What people will call crazy, well, that's just standard procedure for God. Look at the actions of the prophets, and then you'll know that God does not operate on a human cultural scale. He operates on his own cultural scale. And one of the things that God loves to do is to be completely unpredictable. And one of the most unpredictable things in the whole world, right? And I couldn't have predicted this. This is only handed down. And that is that the hope for the world will come from the uprising of blacks all over the world, starting in Israel and in America, and spread to the mother country Africa, spread to white countries in the Netherlands. Countries like Sweden are going to join in. Prophecies have already been recorded many, many years ago. And what I'm saying, if you're a white person, you're included if you agree with this message. It doesn't matter about race. But let's face it, are you going to get up there and are you going to start standing up against evil? When have you done it before? Okay, the blacks not necessarily have done it either, and yet you, a black man, knows from your DNA, from your genetic memory, from your ancestral history, that you have been persecuted just because of who you are. And your ancestors have been persecuted just because of who they are. And that now we are on the brink of global tyranny. But that doesn't mean we have to walk over that brink. Everybody is saying it's fait accompli. You know, they do have death camps. They do have FEMA camps. I want you to look up FEMA camps. I want you to look up guillotines in America. I want you to look up millions of coffins. They've got it all prepared for tyranny, for chaos, for martial law. They have all their DUMs, their deep underground military bunkers prepared, so that when all the chaos subsides, that they will come out to control what's left and to repopulate the earth. But that's kind of their plan. But it doesn't have to be that way. Not now. We can push it back another generation. And I'm here from Jerusalem, Israel, to give hope, not to give fait accompli. I'm here to proclaim the will of God on earth, not the will of Satan. I'm here to proclaim the duty of the saints, the duty of righteous people, the duty of anybody who has love in their heart, that wants to do good, that wants to be part of something bigger than themselves, so that they can have a reason to live. And that's when you get your reason to live, is when you're willing to die for something much bigger than yourself. We're in a global war. We're in a war between good and evil. We're being programmed by the television, by the music, by the graffiti, by the stuff they're spraying in the skies, by the fluoride they're putting in the water, by all the chemicals they're putting in the food, by all the genetically modified crops that they're genetically modifying and irradiating with radiation. So even if you try to be healthy, try to grow your own food even, it's still unhealthy. Unless you're lucky enough to get something that hasn't been genetically modified. So the point that I'm making is that yes, these things are going on. Yes, there is a global conspiracy to control humanity and to force humanity into an evil pattern. And that's why they've got all this garbage on television and in music, all in order to keep you down, keep you greedy, keep you lustful, keep you occupied, keep you angry, so they can keep doing their crimes and keep tightening the screws and closing in the fences around us. Well, who's going to have the most
to lose? Who's going to have the most to lose if this does come to being? Well, I'll tell you, who's had more to lose all throughout history. Which country is being dumped on now? Where is Ebola being dumped on? Where is AIDS originated from? Africa, right? And so the blacks will be the first and most violent victims of this new world order control. And the foot soldiers of the new world order are Freemasons. Don't let your friend or your father become a Freemason. It's a secret society. That's who, they have their secret handshakes, their secret symbols, so that they know each other no matter if it's left, right, black, white, it doesn't matter. They control the leadership. That's why your leaders are not like you. That's why you can't believe why your leaders do all these things. I don't care if they're black or white. Because they work for the enemy. They work for Babylon. That's the world government. The way to bring down Babylon is the way that the children of Israel brought down the walls of Jericho, and that's with harmonic tone, by marching around the walls. Then the walls of Jericho came down with a trumpet blast. Well, reggae music will deprogram you from all that programming. Reggae music is a harmonic tone that is going to bring down Babylon just like it brought down the walls of Jericho. And what I'm saying now is that
90 seconds.
We need to organize. And the way to organize, you start in the churches, you start in your community centers, you make yourself a flag just like this. This flag is well known by the New World Order. I will show it in a following video why they're putting this symbol all over the world in negative places in order to try to make me afraid of using this symbol, or try to make this symbol negative. But the fact is all they're doing, anything they try to do against the kingdom of David, they're promoting the kingdom of David, because we're proclaiming the kingdom of David all over the world in negative and positive places, and we're going to transform them all. I want you to share this video, to tweet it, to become a subscriber, and to join the movement. Whenever you want to do a demonstration, bring this flag with you and proclaim the kingdom of David. And you will terrify your leaders. 3 people with these flags will look like 1,000 people. This is the most powerful symbol on the planet Earth.
10 seconds.
And this is a war between the 5-pointed star, which is the symbol of Satan, and the 6-pointed star, which is the symbol of God. It's a Star Wars. Join the war. Join the 6-pointed star against evil. I'm your host, Joe Holiday, and this is the Kingdom of David radio and television broadcast. We're simulcasting live from Jerusalem. Bye-bye.